Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Thief. I am completely physically exhausted after a full day of skiing with my lovely wife. I am settled in my Batman slanket with a cider in hand, ready to steal some shit, so let's get to it. So,
commons are turning to thieving every day.
Can barely see it, but there's a pulley over there, which we can shoot with a blunt arrow. As you'll recall, we are in the process of looting South Quarter. There's a lot going on here, I have to say. Oh goodness. Lower. We may have to crank the brightness to make this shot because the pulley is actually on the far side through that tiny little gap. Oh, point of fact, I am just gonna crank the brightness right quick. Where did I leave off in terms of loot? I believe I was at 203. Yes. No wonder. I haven't even been aiming at the right spot. A little bit lower still. Maybe I should press Y to toggle zoom. Shoot that way. A little lower still. Outstanding. That was too low. That's good to know that point exists. That one was too high. This is exceedingly difficult, I have to say. Let me do a little trial and error. So I can see which of those pieces is the actual pulley. Ah, I need to get closer. That is the issue. Oh, behold, we can see it. I feel a little stupid. That's okay. Alright, now I just want to not waste an arrow on the first shot. Trying to figure out exactly where it is so I don't miss it again. Nailed it. Let's get in there. Get this silly little bracelet, which is the point of this whole exercise. Bring me up to 204 city loot. These dogs out in the market make me nervous, not to mention the guards patrolling around. Here we are in the watch office. How delightful. This place is trapped, but we have already disabled the trap when we cut the wire outside. Watch Captain's orders. I guess that's another copy of the letter we already found. Let's Check these drawers.
More commons are turning to thieving every day.
All empty.
Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
Watch metal in the drawer. Wonderful. It's 205 city loot. What about the cabinet?
The backstabbing gutter shite should be hiding, after what he's done.
Water arrow. Oh, and a wall safe. Let's get that open too. A perfume bottle. 206 city loot. Excellent. Let's climb out this window.
More commons are turning to thieving every day. Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters. Something feels wrong.
Those scissors took me to 207.
Eh?
Oh, lantern guard. That's a problem. Just means I need to move a little faster. Let's
More
grab those
commons are turning to
scissors
thieving
again.
every day. Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with
Here's
those
a nook
lifters.
that I believe should be safe with an ashtray inside.
If I'm not careful.
Brings me to 208 city loot. Oops. Yes, good. There's Lantern Grove.
Forever in this city.
We have two teacups on that crate.
Could use a stiff pint right about
Brings me
now.
to 210 city loot.
Maybe I'll sleep tonight.
Alright, we got dogs to deal with.
More commons are turning to thieving every day. Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
Had to grab that coin purse. Brings me to 211 city loot. And we got away from the dogs in
It's
time,
cold out tonight.
thankfully. The dogs can smell you, so they're proximity triggered. It's not about being seen or heard. You just have to spend as little time near them as you possibly can. Let's roll in here. Handy crawl space. We actually have in here a pen, 212 city loot, and an ink bottle, 213. Just check my count again, because there's so much city loot, it's hard to keep the numbers straight. Now we need to get that cup we saw gleaming out there.
Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
I needed him to swoop instead of climbing that crate. What? If he had done as I wished, I think we would have been good. Oh, gotta be faster. Goodness gracious. I'm not sure how to be faster. Don't crouch. That actually did seem faster. Except that time he wouldn't swoop fast enough. Let's try again. I can't get him to swoop fast enough. And I seem to be doing better when I stay crouched, so... I should definitely do it that way. Nope. Damn. It was quiet for so long, I thought I was going to get it that time. See, climbing doesn't help. I really need him to grab the cup. Leaning around the corner doesn't help anyone. Oh, I thought I had it that time. Nope. Keep trying to hit E a little sooner. And if I do that, he... Standing up's a bad move. Garrett, pick up the cup. This has to be possible. Maybe I should avoid swooping, at least until the end. Keeps cutting me off in the middle of my swoop for the dogs to start barking. I thought I had it that time too. Let's try a different strategy. That was the worst strategy of all. This is ridiculous. There's gotta be a way to do this. It has to. Let's try swooping in. and just walking away. Nope. Nothing seems to work. It isn't strictly about how long I'm out here, although that's a big part of it. Running. Nope. That got him going fast. Maybe there's a different approach. I think I had a little more time there. I got to it faster. Now, stop climbing onto the crate and instead swoop back to the alcove. It's a very big problem in this game that so many of the functions are bound to the same button. It's all about context. That was close. This is closer. This is going better for sure. Unless Garrett does something stupid like that. I really thought I was far enough away there. Well, this shit still started barking. They do not like it if I stand up. I can't make noise. That makes it worse. It's actually useful knowledge. All I need is to successfully get a second swoop going, but they always start barking before that. This is becoming very frustrating. That gave me an idea. We got it. 214 city loot. Just need to make my way back here. Wait for them to settle down again. Oh, good. After that obscenely difficult cup, we're at 214 city loot. Now we need to get back up here. Get away from those damn dogs. Up on the rope.
More commons are turning to thieving every day. Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
What's happened to this place?
We're in full view of the guards here, and I do not like it. That teacup made it 215 city loot. Now we're ready to head into this passage. Grab a knife off that barrel, 216 city loot. There's a hidden button. Just gets me access to what looks to be a hidden wall safe.
More commons are turning to thieving every day.
Switch. Secret passage. Cool. Secret room, sleeping guard, broken glass. We have to be very careful here. Let's just hold control. Get this cup. 217 loot. City loot, I mean. And here, Carnival Boat High and Dry, another newspaper. 624 NRY 842. A strange sight greets the resolute men of the City Watch in the docks this morning. The last ship to berth before the quarantine was passed is a gaudily painted galleon belonging to Victory's Carnival of Wonders. The Watch are seeking the owner of the boat in relation to unpaid permits and falsified cargo reports. It seems that Mr. Victory has still bought a show to the city. We must conscientiously remind our readers that public gatherings are strictly prohibited during curfew. Entertainments outside of hangings will resume after the lockdown is lifted. Where am I? 217 city loot? Sounds right. Yes, good. We need to get over the bar, but have to be very careful of all those throwable bottles, not to knock them over. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Alright, well, let's see if we can do a little bit better with that second go round. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I wonder if I can break the throwables out here without alerting anybody. swell. I doubt it's a possibility.
What was that?
Nope, 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 nope. We want him to stay asleep, so... let's see if we can move these bottles up here and get rid of them safely.
Did I just hear something?
That's a no. Gonna have to find a nice clean way past them. Yep, that woke him up.
More commons are turning to thieving every day. Let them. The Barons got a lot more. We'll festoon the city with those
There we
leaders.
go.
There's definitely someone here! Halt where you are!
I think we're gonna have to keep gradually getting rid of these until an actual path is clear. It's not really a problem.
Clues everywhere.
Just a little tedious is all. Let's see if that's clear yet. You know, I'm gonna say no. So, let's dispose of this last one. Then I think we'll be good. Because it's important to be able to come back, too.
More commons are turning to thieving every day. Let them. The Barons got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
Perfect, perfect. Once more under the breach. Alright, now I think we can get through here. Maybe not. I'm not going to save back here until I verify that I can now pass both directions without breaking anything. So verified. Ah, good. Oh, look over there.
I'll take this.
New collectible, oil box, the pinned castanets. I will show them all, she wrote in her diary. I will show them what true freedom looks like. That's oil box. The pinned castanets. a collection of exotic butterfly brooches presented to the daughters of the Castanet family on the eve of each wedding. The pins were thought lost after the family mysteriously vanished during the Great City Riots of year 521. Oh, cool. Got a new collectible. Got a wine glass to grab. Puts me at 218 city loot. And that keeper glyph symbol on the wall, if we had focus enabled, would have been a free focus point. No wonder it's so hard to get in here. Let me make sure I am, in fact, at 218. And only 180 pieces of city loot left. Let's make our way out. Very carefully, just like we made our way in. Over that bit of broken glass. And whew, we're free, we're clear. Let's head left. Noticed this earlier, but grab that flask. 219 city loot.
More commons are turning to thieving every day. Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
Alright. Need to make our way back to the alcove again. Past the dogs. They won't like it, of course. But we moved quickly enough, so... Now let's get back to the rope again. I think up here we're high enough to be safe from them. I hadn't even thought to check that crossbow guard for loot, and he does indeed have a purse.
More commons are turning to thieving every day.
I think he's
Let
completely
'em.
stationary right
Baron's
there
got a lot
next to the
more.
dogs.
We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
I don't think he ever moves. Oh, yes, he does. Well, that's good. We're gonna need to get that purse. I think over there is actually a pretty good place to do it, so let's just be aware of that patrol. Get back over there, get the purse, and then get back up to the balcony again.
More commons are turning to thieving every day.
If he's gonna come over here, then that's just fine.
Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
It's cold out tonight.
This lantern bro messes with me, which he's obviously thinking about doing.
My neck aches. It's getting late.
Ah, yes, the dogs again. We can get the purse this way. It's just a question of whether we can get away in time.
Wish there was a sloop store nearby.
Oh, he even started the second swoop. It just wasn't quite fast enough. These damn dogs. They are a serious problem. Come on. There's just no way to be fast enough. Probably means I need to approach it from a different spot. It would probably be best if I could get him while he was moving. Just dart in here.
Worn out.
More commons are turning to thieving every day. Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
We got the purse. Intact. My goodness. Took some work, but we got it.
This damn city.
Thank goodness. Now, for what's hopefully the final time, let's make our way back over to that rope and to the upper balcony. Don't even need to use the rope. Here we are.
More commons are turning to thieving every day.
Good.
Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
Hope I don't catch the gloom.
Looks like we got another stationary guard here. And he does have the purse. it the damn dog? From that far away? I sure hope not, but that's how it's acting. Oh, we need that purse. No question.
What was that?
Let's try and get to this alcove and work from here.
I hope someone starts some trouble. I'll put
Alternatively,
them in their place.
let's wait for that crossbow guard to leave.
I'm hungry.
I should get more sleep.
It doesn't appear to be a good way out. Except, unbelievably, back toward the dogs.
Huh?
Can't get to that shadow without getting spotted. Okay. Get up here, though. Oh, thank goodness.
More commons are turning to thieving every day. Let 'em. The Baron's got a lot more room. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
Bypass the dogs one more time. Settle back down. In real life, I'm pretty good with dogs. I'm not used to them trying to eat me.
What was that?
Oh, damn it. I was so excited about being done with the purses. Completely forgot to worry about all those guards. Well, we're good now.
I need to rest.
Now that doorway is where I need to get. I need to do it
My back's hurting bad.
without getting spotted by that guard. Oh. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Okay, we got 4, I believe, pieces of loot to find in here. Picture frame. 220? That's 220? Yes. Scissors, 221. Pocket portrait, 222. And there's a coin purse somewhere in here too, if I can just find it. Time for brightness. Ah, there it is, on the ground. 223 city loot. Very good. Get back out of here. Still have to worry about all those guards.
The streets are so quiet now. I could swear that looked like somebody.
I'd rather not raise that suspicion if I can help it. Let's wait for the crossbow guard to leave.
God's the grave holes.
Teeth's coming loose.
God's the grave holes. Hey, I saw someone. I think.
I was actually slower that time. Okay.
I saw someone. I think. I definitely saw someone!
Well, damn.
This damned city.
Maybe I can time it so the crossbow guard blocks his view of me. Let's see if there's anything to that.
I saw someone. I think. Must be seeing things.
Well, I think we'll just have to accept that. Must have been seeing things. That's not too worrisome. Now, somewhere in this little nook, I believe, is a single gold coin. That could be over here. There it is. 224 city loot. Head over and spy this rope. And grab a coin purse. 225. Now let's head through this window. Which will take us to Baron's Way South. Nothing and nothing. Oh look, a hole in the floor. Baron's Way South.
saw someone. Huh?
Oh, I wanted to see if that dude had a purse. Notice the red lights. Means we're finally near the House of Blossoms. Well, this guy's got a purse.
The entrance to the House of Blossoms must be nearby.
Let's go find that guy with the torch.
Huh? Did
He's
I?
on his way back anyway. Really just need to see if you've got a purse, dude. You don't. That makes life easy. I don't have to worry about pickpocketing it. Let's wait for him to leave again. I want to go into that fish stall. Hooray. Got a crawl space here, where we can find the candlestick, 226, and the teacup, 227 city loot. I see another guard down there.
Someone's got you.
Of course, we have to check him for a purse. I mean, of course we do.
Someone moving up there.
Well, he's on his way back up here too, so maybe I don't really have to worry. I'll get my chance to look.
Is that some sly dude creeping about?
Oh yeah, he spotted us. I'm gonna wait right here. No purse. Let's roll south to this little fishing hole and move through this vent. A pen is all that's in here. Brings us to 228 city loot. 170 to go. Alright, notice the crank next to that ladder. We can hit it from here. That should lower the ladder for us. There we go. Good. Notice we've got a standing guard down there. Gotta find a way to get behind him.
I reckon I saw someone. It was probably my own shadow.
That's right, he saw nothing.
You gotta hide me. I took Bertha's floral brooch down to Oxheart Perry's.
What? Why?
That's not the worst of it. I stopped in an alley along the way to take a piss and I dropped the damn thing down the sewer.
I think you'd better pray you catch the gloom before she catches you.
I really thought I'd be able to swoop over there. Well, I can avoid getting spotted by the stationary guy, as long as the patrollers are away. Sort of. Maybe. Just let both of those patrollers complete their circuits. This guy does have a purse, which I want. This crossbow guy over here may have one as well. He does.
Did I see someone?
There's nothing. Are you drunk again?
Ah, forget it. It was nothing.
What? I think I saw...
And we got a whole new torch patrol. Are you kidding? Is there no way out? This guy is headed right
Someone moving about?
for me. But, fortunately, I've given myself enough room to get away from him, I think. Siren's Rest, Eel's End. The unfortunate bit is that I still need to get back to those shadows. I'm not seeing a good way to do it anywhere. There we go. Made it. I need to crank the brightness again because there's a teacup hiding somewhere.
I saw someone.
Give it up!
Some sly place creeping up.
I cannot figure out where this teacup is hiding. Ah, yes I can. It's all the way over there. Need to hop this counter, grab that teacup, which is 229 city loot. Now we need to make it up that ladder, but that is going to be tough. That guard right there.
Who's that moving about?
Especially if Garrett swoops instead of grabbing the ladder.
Someone moving out there.
Well, that wasn't so bad. And we're up the ladder. Good. I think this takes us back to Raker's Ditch. Yes, it does. Let's search it right quick. Not finding anything. Let's hop down here instead. Garrett. You can make this jump, I know it. There we go. This place is pretty big. Got a fork, 230 city loot. That's empty. A wall safe. And some food. Now, I believe we've got a reference to this. This is, this is Sick Willie's Riverside Hold. The lock on the safe is set to the current year, which, if the newspapers are to be believed, is 842. That did it. In here we've got a necklace and some earrings, 231 and 232 city loot. Very good. There's an anchor beam up there. Put a rope arrow miss. Can only carry 5 rope arrows. Can't afford to miss. Something's happening. I can't aim for anything tonight. There we go. We need to get up that rope. Still have that stationary guard just staring up the street. He is going to be a serious problem. Is there any way to maybe jump to it from another piece of higher ground? Doesn't look that way. And if anything had become a little more visible, maybe I can jump to it off the ladder. That doesn't look good. I don't know what other choice I have. Get there from here? Oh, maybe we can. It's not as far as it looked. Pretty sure it's the only way to get to that window. I didn't want you to descend the ladder, dummy. Oh, that's all you're gonna do, isn't it? Shoot.
Nothing, huh? That's disappointing.
I obviously have to get very, very high before I'm out of sight. Oh, but look, that time it just worked. Go figure. Oh, good, let's get through this window. What am I sitting at right now? 232. Picture frame, 233 city loot. Bracelet, 234. Pocket portrait, 235. New newspaper, turn not to protest, 7-3 NRY 842. The city's head may be bowed, but to indulge in antisocial behavior disrespectful of the crest is to add insult to her injury. Vandalism and sloganeering cannot be tolerated by an upstanding community. The administration has relayed a message from the Baron himself, urging us to work together in our time of crisis. Calm yourselves. Do not force the hand of the watch, or they have no choice but to subdue you. The future you were promised is almost here. Without prompting, this reporter was also told the administration is working to address the food shortages. Clearly your voices are heard from the street to the high offices. And then up on top of this cabinet, there is some food. Good. Here we go. Another painting. Use our razor to slice it out
Now,
of the
what
frame.
do we have here?
New collectible, Living a Lie. The back of this painting is covered in a series of bloody handprints. Well, okay. Let's hop out this new window. Looks like we got 2 rooms to search here. This one I think is empty. Alright, this one, on the other hand, has a candlestick, 236, an ink bottle, 237, and a watch medal, 238 city loot, 160 to go. Let's just make our way back. I think that's going to be simplest. Made it here. Oh.
Who's that moving about?
Gotta grab that coin
It's our
purse.
turf, not yours. I'll find you.
Gotta grab that coin purse. It's gonna be tough with that guard standing right there. Maybe this is a better way to go about it.
Did I see someone?
That coin purse puts us at 239 city loot. Very good. Finally past that guy. Hopefully finally done dealing with him. Let's check out this apartment. We have a fork, 240, a knife, 241, and a pen, 242 city loot. Back out the window. Here we are in the docks. There we go. Wanted to get to that spot of perfect darkness. Now I want to wait for that patroller with the torch to come back, because I need to check him for a purse as well. There he is. do you know? He's got a purse. It's mine now. Need to go down these stairs first, the ones that the crossbow guard is facing. And as we loop around, we'll discover a crawl space. Before heading through, let's make sure we get another City Heritage plaque.
Good find.
Customs House Bridge. Heritage Site, section of an original structure which survived the Great Tempest of year 624. Very cool. Let's head through here now. Let's finally go visit the Siren's Rest. Before going inside, we need to get its plaque as well.
I'll take this.
The Siren's Rest, a safe berth from the South Seas since NRY 598. Alright, let's head inside.
Gotta leave it hidden? Never say it's in the sewer. They'll haunt me, come back and kill me in my sleep. God. If the gloom is them. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods.
You look like you've seen Red Jenny. Did you eat last night?
Oh, what is a carnival with no attractions, eh?
Be brave. Be brave.
Here's a shady merchant.
I have something for all your nefarious needs.
First, let's refill on rope arrows and blunt arrows. The only thing I ever spend my money on. Let's sell him food and poppies, since those are useless.
For you, I'm always open.
Now, if we head up to the second floor, we can finally complete Carnivalesque by meeting Basso's other client, Vittori.
Oh, good sir. Perhaps you can help me, yes. I am the great Vittori, conductor of curiosities, the wrangler of wonder. Everybody has heard of the Vittoris from far-flung Illyria.
I knew a man from Illyria. Sounded nothing like you.
What?
Your, accent's slipping.
It's Illyrian horsehair, at least. It's for show. Performance, sirrah. The performance is everything you should know. Look at you. Hey? Hey? No?
I heard you were looking for help.
Terrible times. First the watch impounded my ship, and then some ruffians snuck onto my boat and made off with my finest attractions. Priceless, sirrah.
So you need a new act.
No, Actually, wait. Now you mention it, you'd be quite the draw. The ladies love a bit of leather.
I wasn't volunteering.
Ah, quite. Well, I need you to help restore my livelihood if you would. What do you say? Be a pimp. Now, the first item I'm missing. A talking skull with the power of prophecy. A remarkable curiosity. Tell me, friend, do you wish to know the future?
I find this skull and you pay me lots of coin.
Ah, excellent, sirrah. The skull itself would be impressed. Lots is such a strong word, but a reasonable amount to be sure. steal it back from the scoundrels who stole it in the first place, and, well, it's poetic justice.
Happy medium. Vittori is looking for his amazing oracle from the future, the incredible talking skull. No doubt someone will be trying...
I'll pay you well, sirrah.
No doubt someone will be trying to sell an item like that on the black market somewhere. Yes.
Oh, you, sir, are a true gentleman and a scholar, a veritable champion of show business. Wherever would a man of low morals auction an ill-gotten prophetic skull?
I know just the place. The black market.
Completed Carnivalesque. New objective. Find the stolen skull at the black market. We'll be doing that before we advance the storyline into Chapter 3. But we've still got a chunk of city to clear out, if you can believe it. So with our new client job in hand, let's head back out in the South Quarter once again. In this crawl space till the torch guard leaves again. Somewhere around here is a brooch. If I can just find it.
All that gold, but it's cursed.
Let's crank the brightness a second.
Cursed, cursed, cursed. Piss, shit, damn. Gotta leave it hidden.
Over here.
It's in the sewer. They'll haunt me. Come back in.
There we go. Got us a brooch, brings me to 243 city loot. We're actually getting close to the end of South Quarter now, though.
The gloom is them. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods.
Need to get back up here again.
Reckon I saw some.
Can't have those frame rate hiccups, however. They are lethal. Guess I swooped too close to him. I've done this before. How did I do it? Suddenly seems a lot more difficult. There we go. Good, good, good. Back on high ground. Back in a safe zone. Let's keep going up this time. Oh, look. Nice window into a storeroom. We've got 2 saucers. and a teacup, and a candlestick. Brings me to 247. And one last teacup brings me to 248 city loot. It's a rich little room with 5 pieces of loot. Well, here's Eel's End. What I need is underneath me, but I can't see it in this dark. There we go. Just needed to drop to that little ledge. We have a cup, a candlestick, a brooch, and a picture frame in here for a total of 252 city loot. That's less than 150 left to get. Now we're gonna make our way over these beams into Eel's End. Hooray. There's an anchor beam right there in front of me. Let's put a rope arrow in it. And then we can hop across into this little room. This is another wealthy room. Teacup, 253. Candlestick, 254. Saucer, 255. Teacup, 256. Oh, I didn't really want to put those candles out, but I guess it doesn't hurt. What I'm looking for is that second saucer. 257 city loot.
Did I hear something?
Dropped too fast. Let's just climb down the rope instead of sliding.
Guess what I saw in Tracy's attic yesterday?
What were you doing up there?
Playing a bit of How's Your Father with her nightmaid. But listen, she is a Montanesi painting.
I doubt it's real. She could buy her way out of the city 1,000 times over if it was an original. Where did you say she lived?
That guard, thankfully, has no, purses. Over here, however, there is a brooch. 258 city loot, 140 left to go total. Inside this tunnel, with these two chatty individuals, we have a fork, 259, and a wine glass for 260 city loot. And if we backtrack out just a bit, there's supposed to be an anchor beam. Ah, there it is. That one's well hidden, I have to say. Alright. Let's climb this rope to still more ledges. Over these beams. We can find a ring on this barrel. 261 city loot. Let's head over here and pry open this window. Well, those are some extremely disturbing paintings, I have to say. Let's grab that letter. Ollie Widow's letter. It's over, Ollie. I'm done being wife to a drunken watchman. If you're not bellowing orders at me, you're passed out in your own sick or getting your jollies by beating ragbags. I won't live with it. Lucky for you, I couldn't find the goods you've hidden away in this stinking house. I took the wedding silver instead. Don't try to find me. Allison. On the creepy painting, it's pretty easy to see a switch. Wherein there's a Baron's bust, 262, and a watch medal, 263 city loot. Good. Oh my. I completely forgot about that guard. That was comically absurd. And what I really need to know is... try this side for now.
Was that some sliding to creeping about? Give it up!
There's a porch someplace where I can find a candlestick, which is ostensibly the last little bit of loot here in Eel's End. Let me have a gander at the map. Oh, it's hard to say. Ah, nope, there it is, I see it. I see it. Oh, let's drop on this side.
Reckon I saw someone.
Pop into this little porch and grab the candlestick, which should be 264 city loot. Now at this point, we can either head for the House of Blossoms, or we can head for Vittori. I am going to head for Vittori. trying to decide how to get past this guy going the other way, because I need to go back past where he's standing to the sewers in order to get to the black market to do Vittori's job. It's probably easiest just to hike around like this. Alright. Well, we are at least back in familiar territory. Let's head up here into the sewers. That's where Aaron's hideout was. Vittori's job is going to be right up here. Happy medium. Would you like to start this client job? Why, yes, I would. Alright, that's about it for this city hub. There's a tiny bit of loot left to find when we go to the House of Blossoms, which I'll just do at the end of this Vittori client job.
Come on then, let's see it.
See what now?
The Oracle, you drunk bastard.
Oh. Well, I didn't bring it with me, did I? Man should never do his business in the fancy eat suite. It's stashed away, nice and safe.
Lords to grave holes. I'll give you till the clock tower strikes to bring it here. Otherwise, find another mug to pawn your stuff onto.
Shh. No need to kick up a fog about it. I'll be on my way.
Objectives. Find a clue to the skull's whereabouts and remain undetected. Our challenges here. We have the usual. Remain undetected for Ghost. Take no damage for Opportunist. And 2 combat takedowns for Predator. 20 pieces of loot to find, including 3 collectibles. All well and good.
Not the first time I've stolen from the master drunk. I'll make it another for the road.
New
There's
objective.
a man to open a door, and the handle keeps moving around.
Open the gate for Lenny the drunk, but remain undetected. Well, I have to admit that's actually pretty funny. But this is it for now. This has been Let's Play Thief. We're finally finished up with the city. Next time, we will do this new client job, Happy Medium. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.